I'm Mrs. Stanton. I'm Principal here at St Peter and St Paul's Catholic Primary School. Firstly, I'd like to thank you for choosing us to be the school that you're sending your child to. We are a very warm, loving family school, and I'm sure you and your child will feel very much at home here. Ideally, we would have loved to have had this meeting here in the school hall where we could have met you face to face. Unfortunately, times at the moment will not allow this to happen. So hopefully the information you have on this presentation you'll find useful. If you have any questions or concerns after this presentation, please contact the school and we'll be only too happy to help you in any way in which we can. There are some bits of information that we don't have. For example, at the moment, the actual date your child will start, but hopefully some of your questions will be answered here. So what hopefully we'll go through in this presentation is an introduction to St Peter and St Paul's. We'll hopefully be able to share with you some of our key information and information on the EYFS, our early years and foundation stage. You'll also get an understanding of what the classroom will be like for when your child does join us and the all-important uniform. So, some of the staff that you will meet. I'm Principal, as I've introduced myself as Mrs. Stanton, and my Vice Principal is Mrs. Garvey. She's on maternity leave at the moment, but will hopefully be back with us by Christmas. Miss Garvey also leads on our special educational needs within the school. Now, the two members of staff who you will have day-to-day contact with is our reception teacher, Miss Hicks, and Miss Swain, who is our reception teaching assistant. So if you have any issues on a day-to-day basis, they will be your first port of call. So, our mission statement. Our mission statement is learning and loving on our journey with Jesus. Our faith is integral to everything that we do within our school, and the children are fully aware that what we do for Jesus. Our vision for the school is that when leavers, adults or children, when they do leave, that they do look back at their time with us, and they will look back with a fondness and a pride, knowing that the opportunities, experiences and friendships that they have made whilst being here has improved their life, has made their lives better. We hope that children and adults who leave us leave with a confidence and a belief in themselves to follow their dreams. Everything we do is inspired by the teachings of Jesus. And hopefully when children and adults move on from us, that they have the confidence to be responsible citizens and that they will go on to make the world a better place. We have one school rule here, and our school rule is to be the person that God wants you to be. Now, this school rule, our school rule, actually stemmed from the children and conversations that we've had with them during the course of this year and what we would like our school rules to be. And actually, we came down to just this one rule. And we all felt that actually, if we are being the person God wants us to be, that actually our school will be a lovely place. And what we do find is that our children do behave exceptionally well. They are kind and they are considerate. They look out for each other. And we do have a lovely system in place called our Year 6 buddy system, where our Year 6s, they have a reception child who they buddy up with and they look after them. They bring them into assemblies, sit with them in assemblies, they sit with them during mass, they help them at lunch times, they play with them, and it's really about forging and making the most of those friendships. Our school values and virtues, we follow the Catholic profile. So as you can see our values and virtues on the screen, we look at 2 every half term and we rotate them. Father Peter, who joins us for Mass, he'll often refer to them too. So the children are very aware of what the expectations are within our school. So before I hand over to Miss Hicks and to Mrs. Hurley, who is our school business manager, just to let you know that within the school, I am the designated safeguarding lead. So if there aren't any issues, children or families, they come to me, and then we see we can work through them together. Miss Gordon, who's our learning mentor, is a deputy safeguarding lead, and she's also here to help and support children and families. I very much look forward to meeting you at some point in the future. Thank you once again for sending your child to us. I'm sure he or she will be really happy with us. Take care. Thank you.
We hope you have received your application pack and ask that you send it back to school as soon as possible in the self-addressed envelope. The My Unique Child booklet is a snapshot of your child's likes, dislikes and interests and will help towards a smooth transition. If your child has any dietary requirements or allergies, please include this on the application form. We will ensure that their needs are met and passed on to our catering team. We are pleased to announce that Romero has taken over the catering in September. An autumn menu will be sent out as soon as details have been confirmed. If your child receives medication such as an inhaler or an EpiPen, we ask that you bring these in on the first day of school. You will be required to fill out a medication form.
My name is Claire McElroy and I'm the Family Support Worker for all of our 7 primary schools across the Romero Academy, and I'm very fortunate to be able to spend a lot of my time at St Peter and Paul. I work with children and families to ensure that all of our children have excellent school attendance and to give support to those families who may be facing issues, either short term or long term, and this can make attending school a challenge. These issues may be medical problems, difficulties at home, or trying to put together a routine for the morning. We have rewards for all of our children who attend school on time every day, so they recognise the importance of attending school every day so that they can reach their full potential. Our attendance policy is available on our school website, which includes advice on contacting school every day to advise the school if your child's unwell, medical appointments, and unauthorised absences during school time. If you have any other queries that aren't covered in this, then you're more than welcome to get in touch with me by contacting the school. Thank you.
Normally we would be able to give you a start date for September. We are currently following the government guidelines, and as soon as we know your child's start date, we will let you know. When your child starts school, we operate a staggered start over 2 weeks. We start with the youngest children and also children with special educational needs. Once your child starts school, they start full time.
If you think you might be entitled to free school meals, then please apply online and contact the Free School Meals team at Coventry City Council, who will be happy to assist. All children in reception, Year 1 and Year 2, are entitled to universal infant free school meals. This was introduced by the government in September 2013. It's very important that if a child is eligible to claim for free school meals, you apply for this online at the Coventry City Council website, as the funding will be allocated to your child throughout their time at St Peter and Paul School. As you can see by our presentation slide, our school uniform is very important to us. Unfortunately, the uniform supplier has only just reopened, so there will be a delay in receiving the uniform. However, we will let you know as soon as it is here, and the office staff will arrange a date for you to come and collect. We will be taking cash payments, but until we return in September, we will not be able to provide any change. Therefore, please bring the correct money. The office staff will this week send an email requesting you to order your uniform. Please state your child's name and the quantities. Should you require any further information, please contact the school office.
In September, the statutory baseline assessments for the EYFS will take place. We will carry out the government assessments during the first few weeks of your child starting school. It will assess pupils' starting points in language communication and literacy, and also mathematics. The assessment will be age appropriate and will last approximately 20 minutes. Teachers will record results onto a laptop or iPad. It will not be used to label or track an individual child. No numerical score will be shared, and the data will only be used at the end of Year 6. Alongside the statutory baseline, we will assess the children through play-based activities to help identify their next steps of learning. During the autumn term, we will hold a curriculum meeting to discuss the 7 areas of learning and how we teach them in reception. We will also explore the end of year outcomes. There will also be an opportunity to learn about our phonics scheme, Read Write Inc. At a later date, you will be invited into school to watch your child participate in a Read Write Inc session. If you have any questions about the information shared during this presentation, please don't hesitate to call us on 024 76 615 665. We will be in touch with further information. Thank you.